Hey everyone, welcome back to GameMaker Cast. It's Mickey, and in this video tutorial, we're going to be creating the final enemy in our game. It's going to be a bat. If you haven't watched the previous two videos, you definitely need to watch it as everything's set up for us automatically, and you're going to see how easy it is to create an enemy. So let's roll the intro and let's get right into it. The best thing we can do is come over to our skeleton and duplicate it, and let's name this enemy bat. In here, let's make sure we open it up and let's change the sprite into our bat sprites. I'm going to pick, let's say I'm going to pick the fly one, and I'm just going to leave it like that. In the create event, you can see that we had some radius and firing. Let's take this out and let's change this just a tiny bit. So if we open up our object enemy and we go to the create event, we can see that currently our hit points max is 5. So let's copy this in and let's change the bat's hit points to say 3, as it's going to be a pretty weak enemy. In the step event here, I'll maximize this. All we want to do is change everything from skeleton to say bat. And I'm going to take out the position next X and next Y, as I want my bat to fly around. Now just looking at this, I see that I have a reference error, and that is because we named it bat fly and not bat walk. Now let's go back to our workspace and open up the animation end. And once again, we're going to change everything from skeleton to say bat. And when we shoot the bullet, we want to shoot a bat bullet instead of a skeleton bullet. So let's go up to our bullets and duplicate the skeleton bullet, and let's just call this one bullet bat. When we open it up, let's assign the correct sprite inside our bullets. Now let's open up our room and add some of those bats into our level. I'm going to take away some of my skeletons here and some of my slimes, and I'm going to add the bats here at the bottom. And let's run our game and see how they look. So if I go down, we should see some bats here, and you can see that they are shooting. And if I hit them 3 times, they will die. Perfect. So the one thing I actually want to do is I want to have a shadow underneath our bat. So let's go into our bat, and we are going to inherit the draw event. So everything that happens in the parent is going to happen first. And then what we want to do is draw a shadow. So I'm going to set my alpha to 25%. Then I'm going to draw the bat shadow here. And if I take a look at this guy, it's just a black circle back here. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use the image index, so that's the subframe, at the current X and Y position plus 32. So this will put it down 32 pixels. Then finally, I just want to reset my alpha. So if I hit F5 now, we should have a little bit of a shadow underneath the bat. So if I come down, you can see that we have the shadow going up and down, and it really depends on when the bat's flying, and you can see everything is working. So we can hit our bats, we can come up here and we can shoot our skeleton. Our skeletons have a much longer range. You can see the skeleton was hitting me and the bat wasn't. And finally, we have our slime guys. So all of our enemies are now done, and we can get working on things like lighting, zone effects, and actually building out our level itself. So thanks for watching. A special thank you to everyone who's decided to support this channel through Patreon, and a special shout out to the following users in no particular order: JujuB84, Andrea, Ian, Paul, Edward, Darthwolf, Annie, Robert, Ashby, Vil, and Victor. Thank you everyone once again, and please remember to check out the description below for any links I've mentioned in the video, and also the new Discord server.